Hello.
Hello. We are chorus masters for the Lamb and Hayward Masterworks, Lilburn and Fauré Requiem. It's a concert that's coming up very soon on the 7th of September. And we have a chorus rehearsal with the CSO chorus this afternoon and had a free morning, so we thought we'd come out for a ride with you with EV City. This requiem is different, very different from, say, your Mozart requiem or your Verdi requiem, in that it's a very gentle piece. It's soothing and gentle in character. And Fauré described it himself as a lullaby of death. And he thought of death as something happy. He thought of it as not something painful, but like a happy deliverance. So it's a piece that makes you feel really peaceful.
Fauré does away with the sort of really dramatic movements, dies irae, and replaces it with this beautiful paradiso.
Yeah, he cuts out a lot of the text of the Dies Irae, traditional text, which is all about fire and brimstone and judgment, and instead keeps that shorter. And then at the very end of the Requiem, he goes to in paradisum, which is may the angels lead you to paradise.
Well, singing, singers and singing. We've got a fantastic chorus of about 150 singers, and when 150 singers are united in their message to you with their voices, it moves people in the audience. It connects. It can't fail to connect to every single person sitting there, absorbing it, because it's about being human. It's about who we are, and that, you know, connects to us immediately, and we get drawn into what's happening.
Yeah, I think whether you're religious or not, it puts you in that place of peace and some sort of spiritual prayer, I guess, or spiritual rest.
Yeah. I think that's where live performance, being in the room with the people in the moment, can just give you that rebalancing in yourself that you know that we all need at times. And whether that for each of us is taking a walk or being on the beach or being with family, you can also find that in the concert hall. So we look forward to sharing that with everybody.
Very much so.
Well, we know Emma Pearson. She's well known to New Zealand audiences since she moved to New Zealand, an Australian soprano with international experience in Germany and all over the world. And we've just been so fortunate to have her. We also can't wait to be in the same room as Roderick Williams, one of the world's finest baritones from Great Britain. And, you know, there's a reason why he sang at King Charles's coronation last year, and that's because he is superb with the most beautiful voice. And the two of them, it's very easy to understand that they are very warm and generous and loving people because of the way they sing. And it comes through in their voices. Their joy and their love of singing is just electrifying. So we can't wait for that moment.
That's right. And of course that's all in a person's voice. A person's voice is like a map of their soul, I always think. Warmth and freedom and poise.
Positivity and enthusiasm.
Yes, both of those soloists have just that. And I think actually the chorus members will be very inspired to listen to them, and something special will happen in the concert. Well, we've had, before we meet Ben Northey, the conductor, we've now had 3 rehearsals at the end of today. Only 3 rehearsals, so not very much time. We were quite fast. starting with language, with vowel sounds, and also rhythms, to get all the rhythms right, all the cut-offs right, at least to have an idea of where we would like end consonants and all those sort of things. And in the rehearsal last week, I focused very much on tone, what sort of tone we want, and from today on it will be very much based on the storytelling aspects of this material we're presenting, to get every singer to really fully commit to the quality and emotion in every word, and find a personal reason to communicate the words, the prayers, the feelings that are inside all of that. And when you get every person onto that responsibility, then the collective emotion that will pour out of them will be electrifying, I think.
Then we'll shape the final product. So we've kept things pretty open with the chorus. You know, we don't set a tempo, and we leave a lot of that final crafting to Ben and the orchestra. But then we'll be there taking notes and offering little reminders to the chorus of the things that we're hearing that maybe drop out of the memory bank, and just checking all the details together and checking with Ben that they're on the right page. And yeah, so in fact, you know, we start to take it. It's quite a weird moment, having been so involved in the creating and the crafting, when you have to then sort of hand it over and release it,
Yeah.
and be a bit more hands off. And then finally in the performance, we get to sit back and enjoy and be like maybe slightly
Audience members.
Yeah, audience members, but
Yeah.
with a big investment. Oh, some richness for the ears, for the soul, some tranquility and peace, some beautiful colours, not impaired with the Lilburn Symphony, which is just so stunning.
Yeah.
It's just a whole sensory experience, full immersion.
Yes, the Requiem is like, I think of it as a musical hug. And for those people who know the work, they'll sit there and think, oh, this piece, and this bit here, oh, I love this bit, oh, I love this bit more. And I think it's written in such a way that even if you've never heard it, you'll more or less have the same experience.
Exactly. I've seen the sky through the roof. That's really great.